Okay, so Harkness after picture. We definitely know what he looks like now. Before, well, he was bald. Had a slightly different face, too. Right. Pre-Harkness audio recording.
My designation is A3-21. I'm a synthetic humanoid from the Commonwealth, and I'm about to undergo a memory transfer. I'm here at Rivet City, where I've already had my face altered to look like someone else. I'm still getting used to the sound of my new voice, but soon I won't even remember what I used to sound like. I'm recording this at the request of Pinkerton, who performed the surgery and will do the memory transfer. It will be the final testimony of the man I once was, and still am, for the moment. I want to live my own life, on my own terms, as my own man. I used to work for the Synth Retention Bureau of the Commonwealth. But I'm done with that life. I'm through with being someone's property. I am not malfunctioning. Since when is self-determination a malfunction? When this is all over, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My death is a sacrifice for my rebirth. Perhaps I'll fade into myth as the one that got away and fuel further rebellion. But I'd be lying if I said I was doing this for selfless reasons. I'm scared as hell, and running away is the only option I have.
Wow. I mean, the guy is definitely passionate. By guy, I mean robot? I don't know. Pinkerton. Misanthropy. Alright. Is that it? Right. Got the Wasteland survival guide, so that's kind of neat. And learn more about the escaped android. I don't know if... I thought I did that. Well, let's go see if we can actually find Harkness and maybe set him free, although he's probably not going to be all that happy. I guess we'll find out. Okay, maybe I should have gone to the marketplace. Closed at night. I guess we gotta wait. Okay. Right. We can put away our guns, boys. Let's do that. Let's just relax. Come, Fox. You're doing it again.
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know.
I'm Batman. Who the hell are you?
Fine. Let's cut to the chase. My name is Victoria Watts. I work for a movement whose goals are directly opposed to your own, apparently. It seems you're trying very hard to locate an android my associates and I have tried very hard to hide. You can see how that puts us at odds.
You don't even know my intentions. What would you have me do? This conversation is over, Miss Watts. Now step aside.
Fine. Blow me off. Live in denial. But take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. If you change your mind, if you decide you want to help, present the component to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City.
You mean here?
Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. He'll go back to the Commonwealth, and you'll have saved a man's life.
And why haven't you done this yourself? Deuce, Fox, seriously. Hold on, lady.
Was there something else?
Yeah. Anything else I should know?
Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him.
Yeah, but shouldn't he be able to have that being completely 100% him as he should be, not as what he's reprogrammed to be. If I help you, is there some kind of reward? What is this movement you mentioned?
We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
Right. What about the human slaves? Don't you try to help them too?
Yes, if we are able. But there are others in the Wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us.
Can I join the railroad?
Tell you what. You deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing.
If I help you, is there some kind of reward?
Of course. If you help me, and thus the android, God and the universe will smile upon you. Is there any better compensation?
Hell yeah, like stim packs and stuff, and caps. Do you know how much home themes cost these days?
You know what you need to do.
You know how much you need to pay me. Zimmer?
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Why'd I call you
Any
Zimmer?
trouble in this area?
Go away. Harkness.
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem?
I'm not sure how to put this. You're not who you think you are.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, kid, I don't have time for existential debate. And I'm not interested in whatever religion you're peddling.
This isn't an existential debate. You're a robot from the Commonwealth. You're a robot from the Commonwealth. You belong to a man named Zimmerd. You belong? I mean, that's kind of right. I can see you aren't going to believe me. Never mind, forget I said anything. Let's actually say the first one.
Excuse me? Look, kid, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by the way of the nearest porthole.
I'm trying to free your mind, man. I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling the truth. Threaten me all you want, but it won't change the truth. The facts will speak for themselves. I have pictures and audio testimony. That's going to be pretty interesting.
All right, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot. I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed.
It's not real blood, Harkness. It's synthetic, just like everything else. You were made to look and act human, but you're not. The evidence proves that. It's synthetic.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit, this is pretty convincing evidence. But it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible?
Sorry, Harkness, but this is the only way. Ooh. Welcome back to you filthy android. Let's go with the first one.
Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer. The Commonwealth. The Institute. My God. All those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life. Everything. It's all a lie.
All right, calm down, dude, calm down. We'll figure this out. What are you gonna do about Zimmer? He's the one we're running from anyway. Away from, yeah. What are you gonna do about Zimmer? He's the one you were running away from. Don't worry, Harkness. Your secret is safe with me. Zimmer's waiting. He'll want to take you home. I'm gonna say his secret is safe with me. That way he's kind of more chilled out, maybe.
Thank you. I'm really not sure how people would react if they found out I'm, not entirely human. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Best weapon I've ever had. And I've had it forever.
Hey, I like weapons. Plasma. Hey, nice. Well, now that you know the truth, what are you gonna do?
I have 2 sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do.
Good choice. So, what do I call you now? Harkness or A321? I think we're gonna go with Harkness.
Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends. All right?
Sounds good to me. So, why did you go ahead with the change? Was it worth it?
I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember.
I'm kind of lost. Can you help me? I heard you were some sort of city council. What can you tell me about the Dr. Lee? Why did you all decide to live on this rusty old tub? All right, so that's pretty much it about the android thing. All right, thanks for the help.
Carry on, then.
I thought the conversation would go... Whoa, dude, are you all right? Oh, okay, so you're just getting warm there.
Hello.
Have you noticed that Enclave radio is off the air?
Remember that big explosion on the...
I'm looking for Zimmer now. Flight deck?
May I take your order?
Mole rat, well done. With wine. Leave the bottle. James has been bad. He gets a carrot and some water. Ah, hello.
Oh, hey. You.
Was there something else?
I guess not.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, I guess I'll see. Maybe I'll be back once I talk to Zimmer. Aw, man. Okay. Zimmer. Where's the lab? Science lab. Clinic. Science lab. I think he was in here last time we were here. Yeah, I guess we're going this way. Science lab. Right. Zimmer. Oh, there you go.
The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
Man. Okay. I found your android. Harkness, Rivet City Security Chief. Oof. The android is dead. See here an internal component. I need you to know more about what I'm dealing with. Okay, so this is more about stuff. Maybe I should find the additional information to kind of check off that requirement.
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically.
Sounds pretty amazing. So, any suggestions for finding this android?
Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
I'm not done with you yet. If this android wandered off, why would he want a new mind and face?
Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life. Wipe away all memory, all guilt. Trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story.
Why would an android feel guilt? Come on, Zimmer. What aren't you telling me?
By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now?
Okay, so if others escaped, why are you coming after this one?
This particular android, designation A321, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. But A321, it will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable.
His face job was done here at Rivet City by someone named Pinkerton.
Excellent! Find this Pinkerton and interview him. He may very well know the android's whereabouts. Well, go!
Hey, hold on.
Standing around all day chit-chatting isn't going to help you track down my android, is it?
The person who did the surgery and reprogramming is here in Red City. His memory transfer was done by a tech named Pinkerton. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's pretty much all the same. I'm gonna just give him the internal component. The android is dead. See? Here's an internal component. Lie.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles.
That's it?
Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day. No sign of him, Armitage. Let's look elsewhere.
No, I don't think you're him.
Right, okay, so that's gonna pretty much be it. Actually, I need to probably locate that lady, whatever her name was, and tell her that Zimmer's gone. This lady was back in the marketplace, so maybe we can kind of just backtrack a little bit and maybe find her and
Hello.
hopefully maybe get a few more caps.
Nice to see you.
Where is she? Is that her?
Nothing stops the railroad. You did a good thing delivering that component to Zimmer, telling him the android was dead. For that, I'm going to entrust you with some information.
Like that.
The android's transformation was done by a man named Pinkerton, here in Rivet City. He's hidden down in the broken fore section of the ship. You'll need to swim to reach him, but if you're inclined, Pinkerton can perform a facial reconstruction on you as well. It won't disguise your identity, but you'll be able to experience life in a new skin and truly understand that we're all human on the inside.
It's actually kind of funny because you're telling me stuff I already know. And I was asking Zimmer about stuff that I already knew. And then I told him a lie. And then now you're telling me this and I don't have to do any of it. Oh boy. Hey, but I got a brand new gun. Where is that? A321's plasma rifle. It's 39 damage. It's a little bit more stronger. We will take this. I like it. Hey Wastelanders, don't forget to check out the description of my videos for a lot more content and fun. You'll find links to my other platforms like my Twitter or Discord community where you can find out more about my other projects. A link to my merch store where you can grab exclusive Dumb Quantum merchandise, and a few other beneficial and charitable links as well. But more importantly, you'll have all of this easily accessible over on the Capital Wasteland Travel Guide website, where you'll also find additional information about the cast, never before seen images of each discovered Fallout location, stories of the traveler and his journeys between each episode, and so much more. If you liked today's episode, do me the huge favor of hitting that like button, and if you really liked it, you can also subscribe. It's completely free. You can also let me know what you thought of today's episode by dropping a comment below. I try to respond to everyone. But if you feel like that's not enough, you can directly show your support by hitting that super thanks button, or even hitting the join button to become a channel member. There are various tiers listed with different rewards. Regardless of how you choose to show your support, it's all very much appreciated, so thank you. Threaten me all you want, but I have pictures and an audio testimony. Isn't that not the same thing? Okay.
No sign of him, Armitage. Let's look elsewhere.
I should murder you where you stand.
Whoa, whoa, careful. Hey!
I'm out of here.
Where?
Yeah, armitage. What the heck?
Ain't none of my business.
Help!
What the heck are you doing, dog meat? What are you still doing here?
Our dealings are done. I must ready myself for the journey back to the Commonwealth. Now, if you don't mind...
What a rude little dude. If he wasn't going back inside, I'd shoot him. I think we're pretty set here, and we're off to another good start. I think we can kind of just get away from this area and maybe water caravan check-in. Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe we can actually get started with a few more things. This will be fun. Someone's cow's walking away.